Okay. All right. So, well, I'm excited that you've joined me here today. I'm excited to talk about essential oils and skincare because there are lots of incredible things that we can use essential oils for when it comes to our skin. Um, you're here today because you want to improve your skin, and you know that doing that with simple and natural ingredients is the best way to do it. Essential oils are more than just nice smelling aromatic compounds. They are plant compounds with active healing properties that work with your body's chemistry to heal ailments. And it does the same thing for your skin as well. So they have anti-aging benefits that will have your skin looking better. And I'm on the wrong slide, so hang on a second. It's at the end of the slide. There we go. Okay, to help your skin look better than it has in the past. I've been using doTERRA essential oils on my skin for a few years now. I started using the oils just kind of medicinally and didn't really think about using it in my skincare, but then I started adding things as I learned, and now I love using them in my skincare. I've been using doTERRA products and oils exclusively on my skin for quite a while now, and I've lost track of the times that I've been complimented on my skin, which is really nice. No one hates to be complimented on how their skin looks. I have people say that I have gorgeous skin, that I look 10 years younger than I am, which again is a compliment that I like to get. And you can have those compliments too if you don't already, but if you're using oils, then you probably already do. So my goal for tonight is to give you the information and the confidence you need to effectively navigate through the hundreds of different kinds of essential oils that are available to you in order to find the combination, the best combination for you that is going to fit and nourish your skin type. And I want you to be comfortable in the skin that you've been given and to empower you to take great care of it as well. So that is what we are going to do here tonight. Let's look at the history of essential oils a little bit. Essential oils have been used by many different cultures around the world for centuries. 4500 BC is the first time that Egyptians were using oils for cosmetology purposes. They were using them in ointments and in incense and in perfumes as well. And that's really where we see essential oils being used first. Then the use of aromatic oils in Chinese culture was first recorded between 2697 and 2597 BC in the Yellow Emperor's Book of Internal Medicine, which is still considered a useful classic by practitioners of Eastern medicine today. So that goes back many, many, many years. Then Greeks eventually heard about the healing properties of oils from the Egyptians and adopted the use of tinctures and ointments in their healing practices. Myrrh, for example, was used by soldiers. They carried it into battle to counteract infections, which is, we can still use myrrh to counteract infections today. So thousands of years later, humans are still finding uses and benefits of incorporating essential oils into our daily routines and discovering that oftentimes the old ways are better than the new ways. And sometimes the new ways are actually just the old ways renamed. So we see a lot of these uses coming back now. Chemicals are one of the things that we want to think about in our typical skincare products. If you pick up any drugstore acne medication, you're pretty much likely to see some unpronounceable words on the ingredient list, and that can be a little bit concerning. These industrial chemicals can be really harsh on your skin, and lots of times they actually produce the opposite effect of what you're actually looking for your skincare to do. Two of the most common ingredients that you'll want to avoid are parabens and sodium lauryl sulfate. Parabens are found in so many skin products on the shelves today. They're found in moisturizers, in self-tanning products, tons of other cosmetics as well. But unfortunately, parabens mimic estrogen, which has been linked to breast cancer, to skin cancer, and decreased sperm count as well. And these parabens are not only in women's products and cosmetics, but they're in men's aftershave, they're in shampoos, they're in body washes, they're in all different sorts of products that both men and women use. So it's important to remember that. Sodium lauryl sulfate is that second ingredient that I mentioned. And this is something that's found in lots of body washes. It's found in face washes, shampoos, and also in foundation. But that is the ingredient that gives these products a foamy, bubbly consistency. And lots of us associate that with cleanliness, with like squeaky clean skin. But it can actually strip the skin of its natural oils that it needs in order to be healthy. And that causes dry skin and irritation, and it can cause reactions as well. It can also be super irritating in the eyes too. So it can inflame the skin, causing itchy skin and itchy scalp and eczema and dermatitis as well. And it's also believed to be a significant contributor to acne. So those two things, parabens and sodium lauryl sulfates, those are a couple of examples of why drugstore skincare products can be more harmful than they are effective, and why essential oils can be a really, really great alternative to those things. Okay, avoiding irritation on your skin. Not all essential oils are created equal. And if you use doTERRA oils, then you've been to a class, you already know this. But essential oils are more popular than ever before in Western culture, which means that there are plenty of cheap, ineffective products on the market that you will definitely want to avoid. For true effectiveness, they have to be 100% pure, like doTERRA oils are. Otherwise, the only thing that they're good for is to make the air around you smell good. The label should say that it's a 100% pure oil, and if it doesn't, there's a high chance that it's been altered. And actually, even if an oil does say that it's a 100% pure oil, the oil may not be pure because there are no regulations on the essential oil industry. So they can pretty much put whatever they want to put on their bottles. Another thing to keep in mind is that not all oils are beneficial or safe for the skin. So you want to make sure that you're using oils that are going to benefit you. Bergamot oil, for example, has been found to trigger an allergic response on the skin when it is exposed to sunlight. It is a phototoxic effect that it has, and a lot of these citrus oils actually have that effect on your skin. If you put it on your skin and then are directly in sunlight within actually about 24 hours of putting it on your skin, then you are going to burn pretty badly. So you don't want to do that. So bergamot is not really a great oil to use on your face. If you're using it for anti-anxiety to reduce anxious feelings, then I strongly recommend diluting it and putting it like on your chest where your shirt is going to be covering you, not like up on your neck, especially in the summertime. Peppermint oil is also another oil that can cause some sensitivity. It's very strong and it's sharp, and if you apply it directly to super dry skin, it will hurt your skin. If you have dry or cracked skin or very rough, sensitive skin, peppermint oil is not one that you are going to want to use directly on your skin. And also probably it's not going to do much for your skin. So that's just an example for an oil that we wouldn't necessarily or typically use for skincare. So before you go applying any oils that we don't talk about in this class, do a little research first and see if they are safe to use on the skin, especially the face. Something to note for those with sensitive skin, organic oils that you find in the store are often grown alongside weeds and other allergens. So if you're extremely sensitive to grasses and other weeds like ragweed, be sure to test out a drop on your wrist first and do a little skin patch test and look for any kind of reaction there. Okay, carrier oils. A carrier oil is a plant seed oil, or I'm sorry, a plant or seed oil that can carry an essential oil in order to make it safe and non-irritating for topical use. There are lots of oils that you can choose from when you're choosing carrier oils, but not every oil is created equally when it comes to how your skin reacts to it. Excuse me. Coconut oil, for example, like the full fat coconut oil, is fantastic for your body, but it's a bit too thick to apply directly to your skin on your face. It's going to clog your pores and cause irritations there. If you like coconut oil, and you want to use it on your skin in a facial oil, then your best bet is fractionated coconut oil because it only exists in liquid form. It's had all of the long chain fatty acids removed from it via hydrolysis and steam distillation. So the finished product there is a light oil that quickly absorbs and won't clog your pores. So it's perfect for your face. Another option for your face is jojoba oil. It's not going to clog pores because it has properties that are very similar to the oils that your skin naturally produces. So it's a great option for a skin carrier oil. Shea butter has a very thick texture, and it's really good for coating extra dry patches of skin, and it also works as a great carrier oil for essential oils as well. If you're not looking to introduce any new moisturizers into your routine, you can always start by just adding a few drops of doTERRA essential oils to the lotions and creams that you already own. That's exactly how I started. I had a moisturizer that I liked, and I just added a few drops of essential oil to it. So I would put a little pump of moisturizer in my hand and then add a drop or two of oils, and then just rub it together and apply it to my face. So you can start that way. But just note that, and remember that when you're mixing oils with carrier oils, start modestly with the amount of oil that you use. You only want a few drops per ounce of butter or oil. And that's pretty much what we teach in general with essential oils, is that they're very powerful and very potent, and a little bit goes a very long way. So you don't need to overdo it. It's not a more is more effect with essential oils. Lavender oil is a great oil for our skin. And you might have a bottle of lavender oil just laying around the house because it smells fantastic, or you use it for relaxation or a good night's sleep. But it also works great to relieve skin irritation. It's calming to the emotions, and it's also calming to the skin. So whether it's a bug bite that you have, ingrown hair, sunburn, hives, any kind of allergic reaction, like if you burn yourself with a curling iron or on a hot pan on your stove, lavender oil is going to work hard to fight inflammation and take that sting out of it and calm down your skin. It's super gentle, and it's unlikely to cause a sensitivity, but I still recommend diluting it when you're using it topically, because I have known a couple of people who have had sensitivities to lavender oil when they use it undiluted on their skin. Like they would use it here and they would break out. Their skin would turn all red. So go ahead and dilute that to start off with and use it that way. Use a cotton swab or a clean fingertip to apply that if you are wanting to apply it to remove eye makeup, eyeshadow, stuff like that. Or if you have an irritated spot on your face. Additionally, lavender oil can be used to soothe and fight acne, as well as acne scars. So that is a good tip. Because of its antibacterial and moisturizing properties, it's perfect for refreshing, healing, and controlling excessive oil production on your skin. So if you do have excessively oily skin, lavender oil can help you with that. Geranium oil is the next oil that we're going to talk about. Geranium oil was used by the Egyptians for promoting beautiful and radiant skin, and it's now used to treat acne, to reduce inflammation, and also to reduce wrinkles. It's used in many products in the dermatological world thanks to its ability to tighten facial skin and slow the effect of aging, so it's a good astringent. Just add a few drops to your facial lotion and apply as you normally would use your facial lotion. Geranium oil is also antibacterial and antifungal. Those properties have been shown to protect the body from infection, as well as ward against fungus like an athlete's foot. So you can use geranium on your feet or in your shoes to help protect against that. To treat a wound, just add a few drops of geranium oil to a carrier oil like a fractionated coconut oil or a jojoba oil, and apply that twice a day until it's healed. To fight athlete's foot, add a few drops to a foot bath with sea salt, and that would work beautifully to help fight that and get rid of that. When using this oil, keep in mind that it's pretty potent. So when applying it, use a carrier oil and add your oil in moderation. So again, start slowly with it and just add a couple of drops to start with. Tea tree oil, also formerly known and identified as Melaleuca by doTERRA. We've recently changed it to tea tree oil because that's the name that most people associated with it. So we're using that now. But tea tree oil is a must-have in any bathroom cabinet, any medicine cabinet. It has the ability to work magic on pimples, blackheads, and skin that is producing too much sebum, so it's excessively oily. The great part about tea tree oil is that it's a natural astringent like geranium is, so it won't dry out your skin like harsh chemicals that are found in most acne treatments and acne facial products. As an added benefit, tea tree oil is antifungal and a mild antiseptic. If you're in a pinch to clean a wound or sanitize something, just add a couple of drops of tea tree oil to a cotton swab and apply. To treat dandruff, you can add tea tree oil to your shampoo. And to treat athlete's foot, add it to a carrier oil and massage it into your feet, or add it to a foot bath, just like you would with geranium oil. For other fungal infections like ringworm, you can apply a small amount of melaleuca tea tree oil directly to the skin. You can dilute it with water or a carrier oil if you have sensitive skin. So you might want to fill up like a little 4-ounce spray bottle with water and add some melaleuca to that, and then use that just like as a spritz on your skin or on your feet if you're dealing with athlete's foot. That's going to work beautifully for you. Tea tree oil might be a little bit too strong for most skin types if you are using it undiluted for sure, but even if you're using it diluted, it might be a little bit strong for you. So if you want to make a little bit gentler of a solution when you're using your tea tree oil, mix a few drops with lavender oil to stimulate and soothe your skin at the same time. So the lavender will add a more calming effect to that. The tea tree oil will increase blood flow while reducing inflammation, while the lavender will settle down the irritation. I'm sorry, I've got an itchy nose tonight. The mixture is perfect for things like sunburn, ingrown hairs, and shaving irritation. So if you have razor bumps after you shave your legs or under your arms, you can use a combination of tea tree oil and lavender to help with that. Oops. There we go. Rose oil is next. Rose oil is a very popular skin treatment in Eastern Europe. It's used to moisturize and to soothe the skin. Rose oil can be used on all skin types, and it's great for sensitive skin, but a little goes a long way. Again, just keep that mantra in your head. A little goes a long way. The best way to use rose in your skin routine is to mix a few drops in with filtered water and spritz it on your face throughout the day. So you have kind of like a rose water solution. And then as an added bonus, the scent of rose oil is emotionally uplifting. Rose oil has so many benefits, and I really encourage you to do some extra research on the emotional benefits and also the physical benefits of rose oil besides just the skin, the facial skin benefits for that one. It's got some amazing benefits that will really, really surprise you. Frankincense oil is perfect for combination skin. It's great for oily skin. It's great for dry skin. Frankincense is gaining popularity because it's so versatile. It can be used on any skin type. Additionally, it's also been known to do wonders for treating dark spots and healing wounds. So if you have dark spots on your face, on your skin, like sun damage, those types of spots on your skin, you can use frankincense oil on that. And also, just as an added aside to that, I'm not talking about black spruce tonight, but black spruce oil also is great for dark spots. So you can combine that with your frankincense oil and apply that with a carrier oil to any dark spots that you have on your skin and watch those fade away. Frankincense also heals wounds. As I said, in ancient times, it would be used to treat infected wounds and irritation and redness because of its anti-inflammatory and astringent properties. So it's a wonderful oil for your face. It's great for anti-aging. So if you have fine lines and wrinkles, frankincense is going to help reduce those fine lines and wrinkles that you see creeping up around your eyes or your mouth. Helichrysum. This is another wonderful, wonderful oil. It is most known for healing scars and stimulating cell growth. Helichrysum is full of antimicrobial properties and antibacterial properties, and it also has anti-inflammatory benefits that are great for treating acne as well as acne scars. It's been used for thousands of years in countries like Italy and Spain and Turkey and Bosnia for medicinal purposes and for healing all kinds of skin issues like hives, redness, blemishes, and shaving irritation as well. I personally have been using a combination of helichrysum, frankincense and lavender along with sandalwood to heal my scar from a wrist surgery that I had in October. And it's worked wonderfully for that. My incision healed up so nicely, and I was really happy with the way that that helped. So if you have any upcoming surgeries, or if you have scarring from a past surgery or stretch marks or anything like that, helichrysum and frankincense and lavender are going to be wonderful to help you with that. Remember that oil. Lemongrass is another oil that has some great benefits for your skin. It's a stimulating oil. It acts as an astringent while also reducing inflammation, and it's great for balancing oil production. So whether your skin is too dry and it's not producing enough oil, or if it's producing too much oil, lemongrass is going to help balance that out for you. So you can use it in either circumstance. It's filled with antifungal and antiviral and antibacterial properties, but it can be a little bit harsher than other oils. So make sure to either distill it with a few drops of filtered water and make a mist. That's probably the best way to use it if you're trying to balance out your skin as far as the oil production goes, is to get some distilled water in a little spray bottle, add a few drops of lemongrass oil, and then make either a toner that you apply with a cotton pad or a spritz that you just spritz on your face as a toner. And that's going to control excess oils and sebum on your skin. So that's another great one. And I just recently learned that. So I hope that that's helpful for you as well. Myrrh oil. So historically, myrrh was used to treat wounds and to prevent infection. Today, it can still be used to fight back against athlete's foot and ringworm and acne. And lab studies have shown that myrrh can even hold its own against staph infection. And it seems as though the antibacterial properties can be amplified when you use it along with frankincense. So this is a skincare class and skincare applications, but myrrh oil and also rose oil, if you research rose, that's going to be one of those amazing benefits that you see with that oil, is that they can fight staph infection. So this, you think about staph infection in hospitals, but it's very easy to get it from playground equipment and things like that too. So if you ever have a problem and have come across someone who has a staph infection, has that on their skin, myrrh oil and rose oil, I would recommend those absolutely, along with melaleuca as well. Alongside of its ability to treat minor cuts and scrapes, myrrh can also be used to soothe chapped skin or cracked patches of skin. So it's moisturizing too. It's a wonderful oil that most people don't think about using in their skincare. Chamomile oil, which is, we use as a relaxing oil to calm us, to calm babies, to help with a good night's sleep. But the same way that you can drink chamomile tea to relax or diffuse it to relax, you can use it to calm and soothe your skin in a matter of seconds. It works very quickly. It has incredible anti-inflammatory properties that make it ideal for people who are living with rosacea, with the skin condition rosacea. Blue tansy oil is going to do the same thing. So, and that's also in the chamomile family. So chamomile oil and blue tansy are the same family of oils, both extremely calming and great for rosacea and eczema. Chamomile is really gentle on your skin. So it makes this oil safe to use with infants and the elderly as well. Babies who have very sensitive skin, and then the elderly whose skin is thinner and older, chamomile is great to use for that, those types of skin. Now, oregano oil might surprise you a little bit, and this is because if you know about oregano oil, then you know that it is a hot oil, which means that when you apply it to your skin straight without dilution, it burns. And it really burns. It's not just uncomfortable, it hurts. But it's a very versatile herb. Oregano oil is a powerful antifungal and a potent antiseptic. It can be used to treat and soothe athlete's foot, ringworm, psoriasis, rashes, and eczema, while killing a wide range of organisms, yeast, and bacteria. It can be used to provide instant pain relief to burns, bites, and stings. But as I said, it's a hot oil, so always combine it with a carrier oil before you apply it. And I would dilute it pretty significantly. So maybe if you have 5 milliliters of carrier oil, you can put probably, I would say, just a few drops of oregano oil in that. You'll still get the same benefits without the pain. So don't forget about that. Now, rosehip seed oil is not an oil that doTERRA offers. It's not quite like rose oil. Rosehip oil is extracted from the seeds of the rose plant, while rose essential oil is extracted from the petals of the rose plant. But rosehip seed oil can do wonderful things for firming the skin, tightening the complexion, and fading dark spots and scars. It's a heavy oil, very thick, so it's great to use when your skin is feeling extremely dry. Like I said, doTERRA does not offer rosehip seed oil yet. Maybe they will in the future, but I wanted to share it with you because it is such a great oil for your skin. Ylang ylang, this oil is great for balancing excess oil production, and ylang ylang is best for combination skin. So if you have oily and dry skin, the combination skin, a lot of people do have combination skin. Very rarely does someone have just one or the other, excessively dry or excessively oily. Normal, we have different areas of our face that might go either way. So ylang ylang oil is good for combination skin. It also has antiseptic properties, so it's very suitable for treating acne and small wounds. Because of its ability to regulate sebum in the skin, you can add a few drops to your facial moisturizer or make a do-it-yourself facial toner by, again, just mixing a few drops with rose water or with distilled water and misting it onto your face after you have cleansed it and dried it. And doTERRA does have ylang ylang oil. It's a very flowery oil. It's a pretty smelling oil. Clary sage is an oil that has anti-inflammatory properties. It will zap pimples without interrupting your skin's natural oil production. Going back to melaleuca or tea tree oil, I do want to say that tea tree oil has that astringent property, and it is also really good for getting rid of pimples. But what I've noticed when I've used it on a blemish is that it really dries out the skin. So it's drying up that excess oil in the blemish, but it dries up the skin around it as well. But Clary sage oil will not interrupt your skin's natural oil production, so it's not going to dry you out as harshly as melaleuca does or tea tree oil does. So you can add a few drops of Clary sage oil to some aloe vera gel or aloe vera juice or filtered water to make a really nice, refreshing toner that will work to wake up your skin cells and strengthen the skin. For your face, you can add Clary sage to some fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil to hydrate and cleanse it without clogging your pores. How many more oils do we have? We got here. Okay, so this is our last oil. I thought so. I thought we were getting close to the end. Yarrow oil is one of the world's most powerful natural astringents, and it can tighten the skin while promoting skin healing. It's probably most helpful for those who have oily skin and acne and scarring because it controls sebum production. So it's anti-inflammatory by nature. It's great for treating redness, swelling, acne, rosacea, and eczema. So for those really irritating skin conditions like eczema and things like that, where you get dry, patchy skin and redness and inflammation, yarrow oil is great for that. One of my favorite doTERRA products right now is the Yarrow Palm Active Botanical Nutritive Duo. That's a name, isn't it? Yarrow Palm Active Botanical Nutritive Duo. This is a powerhouse of botanicals. It can be applied topically to your skin to revitalize aging skin, but you can also take it internally to support a healthy inflammatory response at the source, and it promotes healthy metabolic function. So We do have the Yarrow Palm Nutritive Duo, which comes in a bottle with a little dropper in it. But we also have a supplement, that's what I meant to say, in capsule form that you can take internally with water. I just stick with the Yarrow Palm oil with the Duo that's mixed with the pomegranate seed oil, and use that directly on my face. It's already diluted and it's really moisturizing and nurturing to the skin. Its main chemical components are punicic acid, which is an omega-5. It's loaded with antioxidants, which is what will give yarrow a gorgeous blue color. Those are the antioxidants. And it has beta-caryophyllene and chamazoline, which are also two great components that are helpful and soothing to the skin. It's vegan friendly, and it supports cellular, immune, and nervous system function and rejuvenation when you take it internally. So that's one that is going to help your skin from the outside in and also from the inside out. So it's a really versatile oil that way. I wanted to leave you all with a little do-it-yourself recipe that you can make at home for some whipped body butter. So your ingredients for this are 2 parts shea butter, 1 part coconut oil, and 1 part liquid carrier oil, whether that is jojoba or olive or almond or a fractionated coconut oil even. I don't know how I forgot to put that on there. But so the 1 part coconut oil is going to be the solid coconut oil that has the fatty chains in it. So it's the kind that will solidify when it's cold and melt when it's hot. That's that 1 part coconut oil that's listed there. And then the carrier oil would be your fractionated coconut oil or your jojoba or almond oil or sesame seed oil. So you're going to melt your shea butter and coconut oil in a double boiler and then remove it from heat and let it cool for about 30 minutes. You're going to stir in your liquid carrier oil and, oops, I think we're running out of time here. You're going to stir that in. Well, you can screenshot that. Hang on. So let me see if I can get rid of that little thing there. Can't get rid of it. Well, we'll go to this. And I'll try to get back to that screen so you can take a screenshot of it if you didn't get a chance to write it down. But that recipe is really easy to customize based on your skin type. It has really great reviews and it makes a great gift too. So it's super simple to whip up and you can try that later. So thank you so much for taking time out of your week to join me on a Friday night. I really love getting to share with you guys, and I hope that you learned something valuable tonight. If you're wanting to incorporate some of these oils into your daily routine, you can do that easily with your doTERRA wholesale membership. If you don't have a wholesale membership, I would love to help you get started. This month they have a great enrollment promo that will allow you to get 100 free product points with your qualifying order. So it's a great time to jump in, get your wholesale discount, earn some product points, and let me support you in this journey towards a healthier, more natural lifestyle and healthier skin. Transitioning to these things can save you money in the long run, and you can even earn free oils with your membership by making essential oils part of your daily routine. And I absolutely am happy to help you with. In fact, I insist on helping you. So if you join, please know that you will not be just left out in the cold and unable to use your oils because you don't know what you're doing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back to that body butter so you can screenshot that if you want to. And in just a moment, I am going to stop sharing and stop recording. And then if you have any questions, we can just open it up to questions and answers. Or if you have questions about something else, I'm open for that too. But for now, I'm going to stop the screen share and stop the recording. And we can go from there.